From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport. And driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Getting your pod on. Thank you for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship. And slowly an idea is coming together.
Oh, yeah.
Because Matt came in and goes, hey, man, you didn't tell me about Greg's thing. And that was a miss. I should have done that. I should have reached out. But I'm
just busting your balls. I had Jocelyn anyways. I couldn't come.
No, but it would have been nice of us to reach out.
That's also one of my favorite bands afterwards, Trist. My buddy Nick is the lead singer.
They did a great job.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They did a great job. Yeah. And they Danny, who was in a band, thought their Rush cover was the best he's ever heard.
That's Al.
Yeah.
He said that's the best he's ever heard. So I don't know.
Sings Rush better than anybody.
Yeah, Al Senzi and Mark turned me on to him is probably the best. I hate to say this because I don't want to upset anybody else, but is probably one of the best pure musicians in the city.
Really?
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, they were great. I hadn't seen Trist, I don't think in years. They've been around for a while, right?
They were never. They're way better than they used to be.
Yeah.
Way better.
So Mark was getting a little bit of a Mark Boner in here because he decided that he wants to roast Matt.
That's not how it happened.
That's 50.
Matt said we should do a roast.
Matt's 50th is coming up.
Okay.
Next month.
Yeah. All right. Next month?
Yeah.
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
Yeah.
June 3rd, buddy. The next month? It's like next week.
It's on a Monday, but I won't be in town. Sorry.
It's next week.
So we started talking. Matt goes, man, I wouldn't mind getting roasted. Yeah. And I'm like, that's a freaking great idea.
That is how it happened. Matt did say that it was, You wouldn't mind? I mean, the Tom Brady roast was great, but then that's where I always go, he's saying now, my kids, and it would be weird, and his kids are younger, to hear, hey, your mom's new boyfriend could kick his ass while eating out your ass. Yeah. I mean, that's a little...
So I think Giselle made a big deal about that, right?
I don't know if she did or didn't, but it looked like she did.
Yeah, get the fuck over. You made your money.
She knew what was going to happen. So
yeah, she did. She knew what was... Well, I don't...
You think I can get paid like Brady did?
We'll sell everything.
Billified will pay me, right?
We'll sponsor it. We'll get in there and we'll load it up.
Yeah, I can't wait to load it up.
I think my oldest son would probably be a part of it. He'd probably get up there and rip me apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
This would be good.
This could be legendary.
This could be legendary. I think this should happen.
I think we should.
I'll even help Connie.
And I think
it can happen like on a Saturday in July. We can make this happen right at the bar. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing for your 50th? That you're going to be out of town?
Going to Austin.
Going to Austin?
Yeah. So I've always wanted to go to Austin, right?
You've never been?
No.
Oh, what a fun city, dude.
So it was probably like 6 weeks ago, Natalie goes, I booked something, so don't plan anything for this date. I said, okay. So I wanted to know, but I didn't want to let her know.
Yeah.
Man, it went on for like 3 days, and she's like, you really don't want to know what's going on? I'm like, nah. And she just told me. She broke down. But she's amazing because she'll find the best restaurants and bars and brunch places.
Yeah.
Like she's
great
awesome
music down there.
Yeah.
And They go see the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue, which is a little touristy and weird, but
I forget what's the barbecue? James Black?
Yeah. I think that's what's down there as well. Yeah.
You got to get in line for that shit early though.
It's 80-something degrees today, and beautiful. I thought of a way for local towns to make more money because whether we want to admit it or not, when they give you, if you're going through Greece, if you're going through Fairport or whatever town you live in, when you get a speeding ticket, a little bit of that money goes to that town.
Right. See
a guy walking in Main Street, no shirt on. And I'm just saying, no shirt. I mean, lily white. This looked like...
Lily white.
Lily white. I mean, you are talking like this guy looked like a solar panel walking down the street. It's like nature's solar panel. And I go... I'm just thinking, this is around 1:30 in the afternoon, and I go, maybe we should have some laws. Like, could you imagine if you got pulled over and just age restriction? You got to be under a certain age to have your shirt off in public on Main Street. Would you take your shirt off, Mark, and walk down the street?
Absolutely not.
No, why not sell advertising on it?
Even in my skinniest, even when I go on the boat, I don't take my shirt off. No. Let's look at that fucking
I don't know. I mean, you had to see this. And it wasn't a guy who was in fantastic shape either. He's just walking down the street. He's got work boots on, no shirt.
It's
He's just
usually
walking.
the guys that aren't in shape.
That's why. Who are these people?
Mark and I are the extreme different on that. We say, fuck that. We're not taking the shirt off.
Age restriction, weight restriction, something. Because look, and this may help in the summer for small towns. You get a little extra money if you ticket people for that. Now, women can go topless in New York State. I have no problem with it. Huh?
They don't.
I never see them
Isn't that
topless.
funny?
And
I
if
never
they do,
see them.
they're probably, a butch. They probably look like,
Were you in town when they did that? Topless, so what was it? Topless 7 or whatever it was?
With the top free 7, no, it was after I was there for a celebration, and my mom came up.
I was going to say, your
became
mom
part
came,
of the
right?
picture. Yeah, she was part of the picture to celebrate.
Bring your mom back up. She can do topless and she'll be all set.
I'm the one that'll take it off when I don't know people around. Like when we were in Wildwood, I sat at the beach shirtless. I didn't give a shit. But if I'm in my pool in my neighborhood, I ain't taking my shirt off.
In your own backyard.
With my neighbors, no, I ain't taking my shirt off.
Really?
But people I don't know, I don't give a shit. I ain't never going to see them again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
I wouldn't take it off around you assholes because I'd be ripped on for the entire freaking day.
Well, yeah. When do you realize that you should no longer take your shirt off? Because my kid was staying with me for a couple of days. He's in great shape. I wake up, I got no shirt on. I'm out making coffee. I turn around, he's got no shirt on. I go, I should probably put a fucking shirt on.
And you're in good shape.
No,
so.
not with the shirt
Not
off.
next to him, baby.
It's pretty fucking nasty.
Poor Brady was walking around butt ass naked today. It's a red, white.
Oh,
red. He got burnt bad yesterday.
We're doing what?
Just playing outside,
No,
playing in the water all
That's
day.
the thing. Would you go to a nudist resort, a nudist park?
No, because
They're usually not attractive.
They're not attractive.
Not attractive.
No. True.
Empire Haven is hiring for the summer.
Oh, really?
Yes, they are looking for, if you're looking for a fun summer job and a way to maintain an awesome tan without tan lines, are you a Jack or a Jill of all trades? Enjoy a variety of work in your day? Come join us at Empire Haven, New York's premier clothing free resort and campgrounds.
And I already got a part-time job. Damn it.
You got a part-time job for the
I did.
summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, from May 15th to September 15th. And they're already open now. And it minimally must have basic computer skills, cashier experience if you're doing that, pleasant attitude. They need somebody for front desk check-in. I guess you can't wear clothes if you work there.
Are you not allowed to wear the clothes?
I don't know. We could call down
totally,
and find
let's
out.
call. I'm totally
Yeah, I
qualified
think
for
you
that
should
job.
call.
Do you want to find out?
Let's find out.
If I can wear a bathing suit, I'm doing it. I ain't fucking walk around naked. No one wants to see that little fucker. But
I don't think you're recording, by the way.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not.
Cut this part
Oh,
out.
I didn't. That's all right. I'm over here. I'm not over there.
I'm
over here now.
The cameras are all green. I haven't seen any red.
Oh, I'm switching around. Hang on. 1, 3.
Yeah, we need to find out what kind of positions they have.
This has got to be better than the 490 motel call or the Gates motel.
I'm busy. What do you want?
What do you want, kid?
I don't even know if they're still open. I don't think.
You never closed the gap.
There's also housekeeping in the rental units. Now that would be where I'd be weirded out.
Yeah.
You find some brown stuff somewhere.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
You have reached Empire Haven. Office and gate hours are from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday
That's a
and
great
Saturday.
job.
If you'd like information about our resort or upcoming events, please visit our website at empirehaven.net. For all other inquiries, you may leave a message, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.
Hi, it's Bill Moran. I was inquiring about jobs. We wanted to see would there be jobs available, what jobs are available at Empire Haven. I can be reached at 585-3179. I don't want to say that. Never mind.
Give them the studio number.
Yeah, 585-206-8866. Damn, I was so close to giving out my own
I know
phone
you
number.
were.
I was so
I
close.
know you were. I was letting you go.
The guy's never calling back now.
Would
He's
you-
like, fuck this.
Would you go, I wonder if you could find people you could watch there.
No.
No, you don't think so? Well, you might
it's not-
find attractive
No,
people.
It doesn't work.
There's even young
it
nature.
doesn't work
What do you
that
mean it
way.
doesn't work that way?
It doesn't work.
He
that
has
way.
to know the girl.
Yeah, it has to be organic. It just can't be all of a sudden.
Well,
you
this
go,
is pretty organic.
No, it's not really.
It would be organic, but I think you're right. I don't think you'd find attractive people.
No.
What are gate hours? Do they lock you in after 5 o'clock? Can't get in, can't get out?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I guess.
No dicks past the gate at 5?
I guess not. And I think you can have like bottoms on, but if you want to, you can go completely nude. Would you jump into
How far is this place?
Empire Haven?
Yeah.
It's 315.
Yeah, it's down at 315, so it's not that far. It's like down by Sodas, I thought.
I should apply.
Now, can you get the girl, the 315er, to come see Mark?
Yes. What if we got her
That's his
to
girl.
come and be part of this? Would that be all right?
No.
No.
Good answer.
It is funny because I think that there was just recently, because most of the time when you hear about people walking around naked or whatever, like I had a neighbor, Bikini Joe, he would just walk around in basically a jockstrap. He was a guy who came up from New York City, had a country home right up the street from me, and he would come out, and I remember my mother, he would walk right up to the car and have a conversation, and everything was just hanging in this sack right there. She goes, I never know where to look. And I think he was a nudist. I think he would walk around nude like in his backyard and shit. I don't know if people...
Could you do that version of? I could probably do that version naked if the twig is covered, but the butt wide open. I'd be okay with that. I just don't want the twig out there.
I don't want either one open.
No.
Butthole's
Nothing
a
at all.
butthole.
What about like
It's a butthole.
but if you're on vacation, you and Natalie, you go on vacation and you decide
Answer wisely.
No. You go to you stumble upon a nude beach and she goes, "Hey, I think it'd be kind of nice." Would you go to the nude beach?
I go to the
Yeah.
nude beach. I ain't worried.
You're not getting naked.
No.
Would you be all right if she got maybe not naked but topless?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think she would she?
No, sure.
You don't
But I'd
think
be
so?
okay with it.
Oh,
Not in like an
Maybe she
environment
would,
that's like
you know.
that. No,
she's very, very conservative.
She is very
Okay.
conservative, yeah.
Yeah, but
What about your girlfriend? Would she?
I don't know. Probably.
get a little naked.
God, it got really quiet.
Well, the answer, I don't know. I mean, come on. You know.
There usually though it's guys that are doing this sort of thing, like walking around naked somewhere. There was a woman who got arrested in Florida.
It's so difficult.
Let me see if I got the right.
Close to home in Lake County, a woman accused of walking around town. She only had a towel on. She was arrested. Deputies say she told them she was just too lazy to put any clothes on. Giselle Robinson now facing charges. Deputies say they were walking around in a towel. She also exposed herself to kids in mascot. That kind of trumped up the charges a little bit. According to her arrest report, Robinson was also
She was
drinking.
not that ugly. I wish I printed a picture. Not as bad as you're thinking.
I'm thinking, okay.
Not as bad as you're thinking. That was why it was shocking to me. Like, attractive person gets a little drunk and decides to go out in a towel, a hot Florida sun, and just walk around and start flashing people.
All I'm picturing is her in the towel looking like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Police arrested a 42-year-old woman after she allegedly disrobed in the library. She was high on weed. And she walked into the library completely naked, walked over, took a book, sat down, and then got up, returned the book, and walked out. And then they found her outside smoking on a weed vape pen.
Damn.
And that was it. But what would you do if all of a sudden you just see a naked, like if a naked person came walking through the mall?
So let me ask you this. I don't do weed. I don't
Yeah.
smoke weed. My kids do.
Uh-huh. I don't
do
think
something like that on weed. I
don't
feel like that's a bullshit excuse.
I think that this is what they're saying in the news. Unless it's like laced with something, I can't
There's
imagine.
a lot of laced
Yeah.
weed out there.
Yeah, but on a vape pen, I don't know how any of that works. I like an edible, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very like kind of conservative with that stuff. I've never seen anybody do anything really stupid like that.
No.
Like take off their clothes and
It's
start
a lot more
walking
than weed if
to
that's
a
the case.
fucking library.
When I used to deliver pizzas back in the day, this lady used to come and come to the door with her clothes off.
She did.
I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything happened?
Well,
It was like the beginning of a porno.
I was 17. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't know what to do.
That's
Right.
where the older woman fetish came, see?
Maybe. No, she wasn't that much older.
But
Her husband, everybody here would know. Her ex-husband.
her ex-husband?
Yeah.
So you knew this person then?
I knew the ex-husband, but she was living with him. She was with him when she was doing this, and I think that they were into that.
So this was their recruitment
I think so.
for swinging?
I don't know. Because what happened was that I went.
This is fascinating.
Delivered the pizza.
Yeah.
And she comes up naked. I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm 17 years fucking old. I'm
Right.
going. So I go to leave, and she flickers the lights on. So I go back, and she goes, "Can you bring me back a 2-liter?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So they're all trying to. I go back to the shop, and they're all trying to prime me up and get me ready. And one of the guys even comes with me, and
And what happened then?
nothing. I
She dropped the 2-liter off and left.
That's basically what I did.
Chickened out.
Totally chickened out.
Well, at 17, I made chicken out as
Yeah,
well. Although I did have a buddy who fell in love with a 42-year-old woman and had sex with her, and then went back to her house with a bunch of flowers, and she was there with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
and he was crushed.
Well, I think
crushed.
I think the husband was all into that. That was like us.
Like he was a watcher, like maybe like cuckold.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
And we know this guy.
I'm pretty sure we all. I'm pretty sure we all know.
Could have been
him.
your Obi-Wan Kenobi to watching.
He owned. He owned a business. He owned a bar in town.
He owned a bar in town. You better be careful.
I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him in years.
That's kind of weird, though, that you would just, because usually it would be somebody, I don't know, you'd recruit somewhere or try to keep it quiet. To be trying to recruit the pizza guy.
She would always ask when she called who was working to make sure it wasn't a girl driver.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Did you ever see her now?
I haven't seen her in years. I can only imagine because she wasn't that much older than me. She might have been maybe 5. She seemed a lot older at that time.
Yeah.
She's only maybe 5-6 years older than me.
Any other crazy shit delivering pizzas? Ever get the woman answer the door butt ass naked or anything
At the boats. The girls used to come out naked on the boats.
They did?
Yeah.
When you delivered pizzas?
Yes.
And what happened? Nothing. Jesus Christ. All this opportunity and you just let it slip through your fingers?
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a dumb kid.
How about accidental nudity? You ever walk in on anybody accidentally? Like I know a family where they went away on vacation and the sister-in-law is showering and the other like brother-in-law through marriage walks in by accident and it became kind of a thing.
Didn't that happen in Old Forge?
People thought they did it on purpose and it became like a big thing.
Walking on somebody?
No. Oh. No, you heard me and Blair going at it, but
that was an Old Forge. That's everywhere.
Actually, the meme came up the other day with the pillow behind the headboard that she posted, and she goes, "Hey, Mark, take this to Punta Cana and Old Forge next time."
The pillow, so that way it would keep the headboard from banging into the wall.
Unbelievable. The shit I had to deal with.
What do you mean the shit you had to deal with? You loved it. You were into watching. You know he was on the other side of that wall beating himself.
I wasn't.
He walked in on purpose.
I wasn't. I never walked in. I never was. And that used
never walked in the room.
And that used to piss Blair off.
What? That you didn't walk in? How do you know it pissed her off?
There was a reason behind it. I can't really talk about it, but there's a reason behind it. She's like, "What the fuck's wrong? What the fuck's wrong with us?"
Well, she wanted to know why you'd watch other people and not her.
Yes. Yes. That's a good way. Yeah.
How many years have you been doing the other thing? Or did you do the other thing?
I don't know. 20?
20 years? Man, that's pretty good.
Put his glasses in the rafters.
Yeah, I know. It's a good career.
Good career.
Well, I mean, it was, you know.
when you're paying.
You get a plaque for 20 years?
He'd be retired by now if he was getting paid.
This is the thing. You paid a lot of money for that.
I did sometimes.
Yeah. But now you could be like OnlyFans and it's just no big deal.
Yeah, I mean.
But you liked it better because you could be in the room, in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I get it. I get it. It's the old you. It's the old you.
Right.
All right. We'll take a minute. What professions have the biggest cheaters?
Bar owners?
Well, I don't know about bar owners. I'll tell you one that really surprised me, and it's one that you have a little more experience with lately.
Oh, yeah.
We will get to that next.
I agree.
But first, BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill in the mall at Reis Ridge. Man, the weather, the patio is open. They've got the, what do you have? The fire pits.
Yeah, we got a couple fire pits.
Is there a bar, too?
There is a bar out there, yep.
Operating bar.
TVs are out there, too.
Yeah.
Operating bar's got 15 seats at it, plus 12 tables.
Nice.
Plus 2 fire pits.
Oh, that's perfect. That's like a little oasis out there.
It is.
And the weather like tonight would be perfect to just go sit, unwind, bring your day to a close.
This whole week is going to be like that.
Yeah, the whole week is going to be gorgeous. And tonight you brought in the Barilla tacos I'm having?
Barilla
tacos. Yeah. The 2 L's make a Y sound.
Yes. B-I-R-R.
Oh, it's Barilla.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Barilla tacos, they're phenomenal. But what am I dipping that in?
It's a consomme.
A consomme.
So you have to understand that I found
like
Burrito Tacos like a year and a half ago when we were in Daytona.
Okay.
And I found this amazing Mexican restaurant. It was a hole in the wall, but I got to know the owner, and these tacos, I never heard of them. He said, "You got to try these." I fell in love with them. Nobody in New York State did them. So now people started getting a hold of them in New York State and saying, "Oh, these are great." And I'd go try them, and they would suck.
Okay.
They would suck, and I would make a comment that they sucked. So when Stephanie said, "I'm going to do these," I said, "I have to try them before you put them out there because, listen, I'm going to get ridiculed because I'm the biggest critic of them." She didn't let me try them.
She didn't let you try them.
No. But then I tried them, and I was like, holy shit, these are the third best I've ever had. And first is the ones in Daytona.
Okay.
This guy, I would go see him right now.
What
and pay
is
him.
what makes it?
So it's a slow roasted beef. Is
Okay.
what it is. It's just and the
it just
peppers they
falls
use in
up.
it,
Yeah.
and the juices. You got a little
Yeah.
kick tonight.
Yeah.
But Natalie made them for me. The first time she ever made them were phenomenal. Right behind the Daytona guy. Steph's are right behind hers, like the top three right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe you need to have. So what if you said to Steph, who does all the food at BTB, I'm going to bring Natalie in to show you how to do this. How would that go? I'm just curious. I just want to know.
We don't broach that subject. We just let her be third.
Kevin, what salad did you get there?
I got the Cajun chicken salad.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
it looks phenomenal. And then college students who are home for the summer come in with your college ID.
Yep.
10%
Fridays and
off
Saturday nights.
Friday and Saturday night. 10% off.
30%.
30%.
30% off drinks and food.
Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
Welcome
Friday.
back,
Yeah, every Friday and Saturday night. That's amazing. So if you got a valid college ID, and you're no matter what, I mean, you can be 19 and drinking sodas and having food.
Have food, yeah.
The burrito tacos or whatever, and it's 30% off. That's a big deal. I think that's a big deal.
Huge, right?
It's all
Steal
happening.
my kid's ID this weekend.
What's that?
I'm going to steal my kid's ID this weekend.
It's BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill. They are in the mall at Grease Ridge.
Comedy at the Carlson. Ticket and show times at carlsoncomedy.com.
The Connors and Ferris Law Firm. I want you to picture this. You are facing a workers' comp case. You don't really know where to turn. You're getting a lot of advice from everybody. Family members, friends, and they all mean well, but it's all confusing. Clear up the confusion with one simple phone call to Connors and Ferris at 262-COMP. They focus on workers' comp, Social Security, disability, and personal injury. Find out what they can do for you because they understand the complexities of workers' compensation claims, dealing with insurance companies, employers, the legal system. Look, you're getting overwhelmed with information that you just don't understand from people who probably don't fully understand it either. Connors and Ferris, they're going to advocate for your rights, strive to secure the benefits and compensation you deserve, but more importantly, you'll have peace of mind. Make the smart choice and contact Connors and Ferris. They have offices in New York City, Syracuse, Rochester, and Buffalo. They are committed to serving you better and only a quick call away at 262-COMP today. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. This is for Mark, who saw Bon Jovi at the end of American Idol.
He opened up Idol.
Oh, he opened up Idol? And he sounded great, you said.
The story goes on. He's not retiring because the way he sounds like he's 25 years old again. It was amazing.
What did he have done?
He had surgery done.
He did have surgery done. And it worked.
And it worked.
All right.
One of they announced in the tour. You know it's coming. They got a new album out.
Can they fix that though on American Idol? Because it's
Not
like a studio,
Not
right?
like that though. Not like that because he wouldn't have come out with that whole thing being so popular.
Right.
He wouldn't come out if he really couldn't sing. You know what I mean? Do something fake.
What was he like as a mentor? Because you really got into the show this year.
I thought this show was fantastic this year. He was a great mentor. Actually, he was really good. And the girl that won, Abby Carter, she did Bed of Roses, and we should download it. It's unbelievable because it's Bed of Roses, but she totally turned it into this different song. The top three was kind of lame. You always get that one guy that's the Chris Stapleton guy.
Yeah.
On everything you get.
Matt, did you ever do a American Idol, a BTB type thing?
We talked about doing it. The problem is finding judges that'll do it.
Yeah.
So you want professionals.
Sure.
Or at least, you had Randy Fluker and Christina on last week, right?
Right.
So the people that are in bands, they were like, they wanted to do it, but they're like, yeah, people are going to judge us for doing it.
Yeah.
Where I think that's wrong. That's the people I want to do it.
And we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Why can't
Mark could do it? I couldn't.
I couldn't do it.
Why couldn't you?
People think that I was being, that was.
Yeah, but I think you'd be great.
I would love to do it.
I think you'd be really good at it.
I think Mark could do it now, but he's not the owner. So now I think he could probably be a judge.
Okay.
It's a fun idea.
I'll do it with you because I don't give a shit about anybody.
We should put that out. We should put that on our list. The roast.
Well, I mean, just something because if you got a nice prize or you got somebody I have no idea, like equipment or whatever that they could win, but I think it'd be a cool thing. And then there are a lot of people. I mean, Tina.
Right.
Polini.
That's,
right?
so Tina was the first person I reached out to.
Yeah.
And she was only hesitant
very
because she's
nice.
like, she's
But she's
one of the most
really
amazing people.
talented,
So talented.
I think.
And she runs that Rockstar Academy with
Elvio.
And they do a phenomenal job of giving back to the community.
Yep.
The hours they both devote to that. And listen, Tina's not a multimillionaire like other people. She's a regular, Joe Blow, but she devotes hours and hours and hours of time to these kids.
Yeah. Well, I think it would be a great idea. Be kind of cool. It'd be something to
especially
to
since I haven't been in the music. I haven't been in the bar and music scene in 3 years. So,
see what I think, sounds good. Mark will be like, "No, that sounds like shit." And I'll be like, "Yeah, that person's really good." He'd be like, "No, it sounds like shit." So I'd be a terrible judge.
Yeah, I don't know if I would know either.
It'd be a fun thing to do, like on a Tuesday night or a Monday night, though. Come the fall.
Yes.
What else is there going on? Or in the winter when there's nothing going on?
Right.
Be a fun thing to do. I agree.
I like it.
We get Elf to come out there and do a little karaoke.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably judge.
Elf would do it. Yeah, Elf might be a judge. Yeah.
Celebrate his birthday.
What?
Celebrate Elf's birthday.
Oh yeah, every day. Yeah, it's every day. Is he celebrating his birthday
just like
all the
Greg
time?
Connors. Every day is his birthday, according to Mark.
Earlier this month was Nurses Appreciation Week and Teachers Appreciation Week.
Yes, we got people did very nice things.
Did they?
Teachers, yes.
What'd you do?
BTB actually brought in
Nacho bar.
Nacho bar was freaking awesome.
Wow.
So I'm eating it because no one tells me I'm eating it, and I go like this. I said to somebody, "This is from BTB," and so I asked, "They go, oh yeah, we got it from there." I'm like, I could tell right away. I could tell.
You could tell. Well, I hear teachers and nurses love to party.
Yeah.
And I would assume because they're both pretty stressful careers at times. I mean, I would think nurses may be a little more stressful than
I date a
teachers.
I date a nurse.
I feel like teachers get after it more than nurses. Nurses are usually spent by the end of their 12-hour shift, but teachers, they're ready to go any day of the week.
I've been hearing more and more lately that, and my parents were teachers, and I don't remember them even really partying that much. I mean, my dad, but he usually just drank by himself.
Cocktail for two on the patio, maybe.
Yeah, it was him. But so many teachers who cheat. Like cheating. I know you don't want to say anything.
I have no idea because I really don't have any relationships.
Mark cheats at golf.
Yeah, but I'm like,
I don't really know anybody where I'm at.
Like, I'm assuming teachers that cheat with each other. Did you ever see teachers like in your school that you thought were hooking up?
No, because I don't get involved.
No, not when you were looking now. As a student.
As a student?
When you were a kid.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, there were teachers you thought were banging.
And at a Catholic school.
At your Catholic school?
Yeah.
Well,
I remember one of the guys knocked up our freaking science teacher.
So, like, when you think of professions, I think the number one profession for cheaters is personal trainers.
No, it's radio salespeople.
What do you mean radio sales? Why would you say that?
Salespeople in general.
How many? I think we could sit here and name how many marriages were broken up and who married and who went to somebody else.
Oh, well.
I can name like 10 couples on the top of my head right now.
I can name one sitting to the left of me.
My marriage ended, but it had nothing to do with radio.
I'm talking about before your marriage.
Before your marriage.
Oh, yeah.
How you got married?
Well, no, that wasn't how I got married, but you're right. I was engaged prior to that. It was one of these things because you were out.
Wait a minute, you did it twice.
What do you mean?
You were engaged.
Yeah.
Then you went with a salesperson.
Yes, I did.
Then you ended up going with a salesperson.
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess I am a whore. I didn't even realize what a whore I am. That's amazing.
Turns out radio DJs are the biggest whores. Never mind.
I've always heard it's like not you person, but restaurant staff is always.
Yeah.
They all fuck each other.
I hear cops is another one, and that would be another stressful job, right? So if you're drinking and all of a sudden you're out somewhere, anybody who works in a hospital, I hear they hook up in like vacant rooms a lot. I remember.
What about people that work at Paychecks? Are they on the list?
No,
nope,
Paychecks
perfect.
is not.
I'm good.
It's not. But
you work from home. What are you going to fucking cheat with?
Can you spot a couple that comes in the restaurant where you sort of kind of can tell, even if you don't know them and you don't know? How? How the fuck can you do that? Because I don't think I would know.
Listen, Bats at Billy's was the hookup special place.
Yeah.
For people who are cheating.
Yep.
Why?
Because quiet out of the way. No one thought about it.
Yeah.
It's always the ones that are a little too close to each other at dinner. Like I sit across my wife. It's like,
Bill,
we're eating dinner.
Come out with me and Natalie sometime. She'll tell you they're on a first date. They're having an affair. They're doing
How does she know?
She's
She knows.
so good at it.
Really?
She's so good at it.
Come on.
She totally
It's
narrated.
amazing.
She
It's
narrated somebody on their first date at freaking Fratelli's one night.
She did.
And
That'd
then
be
she
funny.
totally narrated the whole thing. She told us everything was happening, what was going to happen. Then she sent them drinks when we left.
And,
That's really
and
funny.
she said, you guys are on a first date, and they said yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she's good about it.
That's amazing. Now, have you ever caught somebody that you knew, like accidentally stumbled upon someone you knew and they were cheating?
Never.
No? You never have? You don't have to say, because I did. I did.
I guess I don't think I have.
So I got to say it. I was out and it was a bunch of people and they start talking about this one guy who's going to be joining the group and I didn't know him. And who's he going to bring? Was he going to bring this chick or this other chick? And they're going. And all of a sudden, like these women, they were all going to a formal event. And I was asked by somebody else, hey, you live in the neighborhood. Come meet us for a drink beforehand. So I did. And I hear this cheer kind of go up among the ladies. Oh, I love her. I love her. Walk in. Danny's wife.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I know this. Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Wait, Danny's wife?
Yeah.
His
First wife.
First wife. Not,
First wife. First wife.
That would suck.
Buddy, Matt, I had no idea what to fucking do. So I stood there and we locked eyes and she was like quickly just pirouetted around me. Well, then I moved around to the corner of the bar because I didn't know most of the people and was like just a mutual friend who said, hey, come meet us. And he was going with everybody over to the Burgundy Basin when it was open. And I'm sitting on the other side of the bar and she comes around the corner and I look up and she was going to the bathroom. She's like, oh, hi. Wow. And then makes this awkward conversation about the kids and Christmas. And I was like, yeah. And then she comes back from the bathroom and it's like the same conversation because she doesn't know what the fuck to say.
That would be the worst.
And I didn't want to do anything, but by her awkward thing, it was bad. And then on the way out, I'm like, what do I gotta say something to Danny, right? Don't I?
Right, you're a scumbag then either way.
No matter what you do, you're a dirtbag.
So
because he's gonna turn and say, well, she said it was this, you're making up things, or she's gonna be like, Bill, you're a piece of shit for blowing me in. Why don't you shut your mouth? You're gonna be wrong no matter
That's
what.
what we never got. Did he believe you when you told him?
So I wound up calling him. And I said, buddy, listen, I don't know. It was just uncomfortable and awkward, and I don't even like making this phone call. But I know you. I don't really know her. And I go, it just was weird because they were certainly like, And he goes, yeah, it's a friend. She told me she was going to that. And then he played it cool to me. And then he said to me like later on, he was like, yeah, I've totally uncovered everything that was going on. And he's like, better to know.
Yeah,
but
I'd want to know.
Oh, my God. That was like the most uncomfortable because it's your boy in a way. We were both on the same radio show at the time. He was producing The Break Room. And
that was when you guys were on radio together.
Yeah.
That
so
makes
I
it worse.
see him every day. I had met her. She had come in. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? I didn't know her well, but.
Right, but still.
Yeah. It's an awkward thing. Like when you come around, that's the tough part. That's the tough part. Danny.
Woo. Oh, you know my twin sister. She's married to Danny.
I don't know. Some people, that's what I don't know. Maybe that's what they're into. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people now I'm finding out who are in open relationships. Like who are cool with this fluid thing. I'm not so sure I can handle that kind of shit at all. But ever been confronted by somebody else's significant other? Oh, I know you have. Fucking know you have. Have you? For in a way, can you tell the story generically?
I don't know.
Because I remember having a guy come up to me at a bar and asking me if I was fooling around with his wife. I'm like, no.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Matt actually got me out of 3 different situations of me getting killed.
Are we allowed to say anything? Everybody got really quiet. Everybody got really quiet.
I can generic that.
My God, it's like the Family Feud. Let's go to the board. Let's go to the
pretty much the guys.
I start sweating when all of a sudden I'm sweating.
So I remember, I think all of the guys found text messages between you and the girl, right? And that's how it all started with all 3 of them.
Yeah, the dumb bitches didn't delete it.
Oh, so on the phone.
Right.
Yeah. He read her phone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was more of a history with us 3.
Okay.
I'm not going to say so.
Yeah.
More of a history.
Yeah.
So he was more pissed off that I went behind his back.
Yes.
Went behind his back because of the situation.
Right.
So, yeah, he was going to kill me.
There's that happens a lot. I knew somebody else. There's somebody and I know, and I won't say. I will tell you who it is. that got into a situation where they would have somebody come over and he would watch while this person would have sex with his wife. And then the wife and the guy who would come over started getting together behind the back, and that's when it all blew up.
How's this story never been mentioned?
It was mentioned, I think it was mentioned because of who was involved.
Oh, I know who it is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Give me the first initial.
S.
No.
Not
No.
not someone that owns a professional team.
No. This is radio people.
Oh,
These were radio people. I'll
People
tell
I
you.
know?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, people you knew.
And you
and
never,
you may
all these
know well.
conversations we've had the last year.
I just thought of it now because it was one of these things. So that like it came out, and it became a big thing, and it ended a marriage and everything.
Well, in radio, how many marriages ended?
A lot, probably.
Tons.
Yeah, tons.
They'll end up with everybody out, someone different that we know. It's always someone, you know. I don't
Very
know.
incestual.
Very.
Well, you spent a lot of time together with those people, and you were going out and doing things, and you get to know them, and you know that kind of stuff happens.
Remember the time I was confronted?
Wait, you were?
Yeah.
By who? I can't remember.
So we
Yeah.
And I knew this guy, and his wife was a complete fucking bitch to me for years. I hated her. So I had a chance to, hook up
with her,
and I was like, "This is going to be angry, fuck you, sex." And so it happened. And a couple of months later, she told him that just a little thing happened. I said, "Well, we're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth." And I told him everything.
You did.
Not only that, but I had all the text messages saved, all her Snapchat saved, and I showed him everything.
Why
I
did
said,
you hate her so much?
She's a cunt.
I hate her. I hate her. If someone was
So wait, you did this and then you
And
sat.
I feel bad because I really like the guy.
Yeah,
And to this day, he has not forgiven me, but he forgave her.
He forgave her.
Yeah.
well,
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what it usually works.
And it's about the 6th time she's cheated on him, so it's nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
But when you said this to him,
Yeah.
What did
I gave him everything, and I was like, "Oh, if we're going to tell the truth, we're going to tell the truth." And I said, "I'll send you everything." And I sent it to him the next day in text. I sent him everything because she was lying blatantly about everything and how it happened. I had everything spelled out, and she had no idea that I had everything.
wow,
I had a second phone, so what I would do is in the Snapchat, I would screenshot it. I wouldn't screenshot; I would take a picture of it. So because in Snap,
so you were just you were almost plotting for this to happen.
I knew she was going to.
You knew
fucking
that
be a
she was going to
bitch,
say something.
and I knew she'd twist it, so I had my evidence. ready.
So that way you could protect yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I mean, not that
guy.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I knew the guy. She liked the guy. I was.
Yeah,
friends
but
with him.
were they married?
Yeah.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like, did he? Sometimes these things get physical.
No,
is
he
my
was real
question.
cool about it.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, I get it, and I'll never speak to you again." I was like, "Oh, I totally get it." And he actually left the bar at the time. It wasn't at my bar; it was another bar. We were going. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
So we weren't even open. So we were going to other bars watching Sunday football, and he would show up once in a while. I'd be like, "Oh, this is fucking awkward, right?"
Yeah.
And she would show up. I'm like, Jesus Christ! It got weird, but
Really?
finally, I don't know for what reason.
What
she
goes
told
on
him,
in
but
your head?
the shit she twisted, and I said I have all the real evidence, and man, it just showed what a liar she was.
Yeah. And he stayed with her. They're still together.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
Cheaper to keep her, right?
powerful.
He makes a lot of money, and
Well, that could definitely be the case. But man, you would almost think he'd have a little more self-respect for
you think so?
himself.
I mean,
Like,
at
right?
least 6 times he knows that she cheated.
6 times?
Yeah, but he makes a lot of money, and they've been married like 26, 27 years, and they just continue on. And they were getting divorced over it because there was another guy after me. He found out before about me. So he was done with her, and then he just gave in. I don't know, man.
Holy shit! I'd like to see that sales pitch
promise
she
you, the
gave
pussy
to
ain't
keep
that
it.
power.
Oh!
That pussy didn't have that power. I don't know why he stays.
But that's like amazing to me that the guy stayed that calm and everything.
Yeah, he was cool.
So what
I've known
happens
him for
when
a
they
long
walk
time.
in and you're in that bar watching Sunday football?
They didn't walk in together. He came by himself that time.
Okay, but then she
And,
came another time with him. Like
Well, no, after that we didn't really run into him a lot.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen him in a long time. Actually, we
He
ran
comes,
in.
he comes in a BTB when I'm out of town.
He used to go to the.
How does he find out?
He's friends with my daughter on Facebook. So anytime we're out of town, he shows up there.
And he
Really?
And we were seeing him and her at the Buffalo Road Bar.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he was trying to hook up with one of my bartenders, and that's when he was leaving her. And then when my bartender just basically told him he got no fucking shot, he went back to his wife.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was coming in there all the time. Even I'd be there. I'd say hi to him, you know?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Listen, I'm totally at fault. I'd say hi. He'd say hi. He was cordial.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the same time, like, as soon as he found out my bartender would not hook up with him, he was back to her.
It's such a, I got you. Yeah. It's such a weird thing because I see, like, cheating. I always wonder, are we meant to be monogamous or not? And I only say that because remember Ashley Madison, and it was the one that was supposedly the cheating site. And I think there was a lot of people on there that weren't cheating. But you saw the docuseries. I saw the
documentary.
All right, so 2015, that the leak that happened, they did a documentary about it. According to that, now they're through the roof with people trying to sign up again.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like you just watched a documentary how it all fucking blew up, and you go right back to, like, honest to God, it's called Sex, Lies, and Scandal. You saw it.
I saw it. Yeah.
It's on. It's a 3-part docuseries on Netflix, and it's all about the cyber attack. And according to the chief strategy officer, he says the documentary isn't scaring people away. He said it's reminded people that the site exists, and they've seen membership spike as a result. I mean, he's not giving out numbers.
I feel like it makes it feel like it's normal. It's okay. It's normal. Like, listen, I was a cheater back in the day. I would never do that again. It happened to me.
Yeah.
Once it happened to me, I was like, whoa, I never want anybody to feel like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't be a cheater these days, but I was big when I owned a bar.
Yeah.
You know, I was a cheater.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
it isn't. It isn't. I don't know.
Wait till the roast. You'll hear a lot about it.
How about this? I saw this just in terms of cheating. I saw this on Reddit. Hi, I started a new job. I'm a 26-year-old woman, a new job today, and did I get a surprise? So to start off, this isn't a story about me getting cheated on. I have been in the past, but this is a client at my vet clinic. A puppy arrived very sick. We did an x-ray and found something obstructing. Did surgery, and it comes out to be a thong. We put it to the side. Owner eventually shows up. We explain that we found, and then she says, a thong? I don't have a thong. I never had thongs. I don't wear thongs. And called her husband, and it turns out he'd been cheating on her, and his secret mistress thong was over, and the puppy ate it. Now, I don't know if this is made up. It sounds, if you're cheating, you usually don't shit where you eat, so to speak. I would think you're not taking her to your house. But that was the Reddit thing, and I go, sure, there's been stranger ways people have been busted, but your puppy ate the thong.
Yeah, I never did it at my house. Although I did have a woman that would take me back to her house.
To her house?
When she was married.
Yeah, but not your house.
No.
No.
But she's crazy like that. She would do it. She had a plan to do it, too.
What do you mean?
Pull in the garage. No one saw you outside.
She liked the excitement.
Yeah. Of course. I think there is. I think there's the thrill for some people of the pup potentially getting caught.
Never got caught.
Never got caught.
No.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Man, what a stud
not
over
really,
there.
I'm not really proud of that.
No, I'm just saying.
Not really proud of this whole segment, let's be honest.
Sorry.
No, it's a stupidity part of my life.
Yeah,
but I'm, you know, again, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
I made a lot of stupid mistakes, a lot of dumb things I did in my life.
Yeah.
You know, anybody that tells you different, it's a liar.
I did end I never cheated while I was married. I cheated. I think something happened where I did something when I was engaged, so I called it off before I got any further. I just thought I shouldn't be doing
the first time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, you were only like what, 26?
25,
Yeah.
24, 25.
Yeah.
And then after that, and it was a strange thing because you didn't like, I was pretty naive, kind of like you at 17 delivering the pizza.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would go to, they had Saturday nights. Nobody wanted to be the DJ at Diamonds. The guy at Diamonds wanted a live broadcast. So like
On the rock side?
Yeah, on the rock side.
Yeah.
So they didn't want. So they had the rock side and the dance side.
Yep.
And they had Charlie Fitzsimmons, who owns all these restaurants. They had Charlie go out once, and Charlie didn't want to do the gig at all. But they're going, well, they want somebody from the Wii show and this and that. So Charlie encouraged people to get up on the pool table and dance, and the guy fucking lost his mind. He goes, I don't want Charlie back here again. And Charlie knew exactly what he was doing. He was like so methodical with this. So they came to me, and they were paying cash at the time. I was just, swing, fill in, promotions, this kind of thing. So I go, okay. I think I was making like $15,000 a year. I go, awesome.
Right.
So you're making money. And then, Back in Black would come on, and it was a strip club in that fucking joint. And I remember this one girl. She was a private investigator. Do you remember Leechmere?
Yeah.
Each year she worked. So I called her Private Dick, and then, wow, all of a sudden, I went out to the van one night, and she followed me out there, and I don't know what happened.
That van could have told stories.
Van had crabs.
Back in those days,
rash.
a lot of times I was the DJ on the other side.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and Mark talk about this all the time. We never knew each other back in those days, but I hung out there and worked there.
And he worked at Centers, too. We used to do shit at Centers.
No, yeah, we did a ton of stuff
Yeah.
there.
I worked security and DJ at Diamonds. That's how I met everybody. I mean, I know Dino and all those guys, and me and Mark never met until 2016.
Wow.
Crazy.
And we used to go on the dance side, too.
Oh, well, I went over to the dance side because there was that's where some of the younger, hotter chicks would be.
The IT girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that place was phenomenal.
It was nuts.
Talk about getting in trouble in a place. Jesus Christ.
$1.50 drinks from 8 to 11.
Oh, my God.
Shots,
I
everything.
think the laws fucking changed because of places like that.
Yeah, because it was like $15 all you could drink for the night on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Right. Remember, what were the laws, Matt? You
There were none. So
no, but
back
they
then-
changed them, didn't they? Because it was like encouraging binge drinking or
Yes.
whatever.
They got rid of
now-
like 10-cent beer night.
Yeah, you can't go below
Ladies'
50%
night.
of your normal cost. So if a draft beer costs $4, you cannot go below $2 per beer. Remember back in the day at Red Creek, $5, all the draft beer you could drink on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Bottomless
Lloyd's did that,
Tuesdays.
too.
How I got home some nights, I have no
don't.
idea.
Oh, getting home from freaking Diamonds. How bad is that? Going down Scottsville Road?
Yeah, that was the end of that place. Is when it became Tremors and Pulse that the cops cracked down on.
Yeah.
You go to Centers for 10-cent beer night. You go with $3. You got 10 beers and $2 a tip.
God, that's
I get drunk for $10.
Yeah.
Not even. It
Could
was
you
drunk
imagine,
for
like,
$3.
Have you ever done? And I don't know what a draft is anymore, but have you ever done where you've lowered it almost half? I mean, you got to.
Yeah, we've done it.
You blow out. I would assume you would blow out
It's
whatever the
not
keg.
since COVID. No,
Really?
no, not since COVID. It's a totally different world now.
It's really interesting the
Bar
effect
business is
that
so different. You don't see many places open past 12.
Yep.
If you do, those are the places that have some people, but usually they get the problem. You know, that's
Yeah, they do.
everybody's
You're right.
drunk and they're like, oh, let's go to this bar for the last call, and
Yep.
that's where the fights happen. So,
We may have done that twice this weekend.
but I mean, honestly, Saturday night by I think it was 11 o'clock this Saturday night, we closed. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
4 people left. I'm not staying open.
That's
for 4 people.
yeah.
It's a different world since COVID.
Yeah, that is very strange. Very strange. Man, look at this. Well, I had no idea with all the stuff of Matt being confronted and then admitting it all. That was like you're like a detective yourself, keeping all that stuff, just knowing this bitch is gonna go sideways on me. All right, we will take a moment. Kevin's having some work done at his house, taking down a shed, and he has white trash come out with a dumpster that he can just go right in there.
Yep.
Right. Their dumpsters are great, and you can get a variety of sizes. You just go to whitetrash.com. They put in any kind of inquiry you have, but they've got 15 yards, 20 yards, 50 yards, and takes all the debris, and then they just take it out of there.
And they even came in, they protected my driveway and everything. They put all the different boards down to make sure it wasn't sitting on my driveway, which I've seen some dumpster companies
Yeah, they do.
drop it in your driveway and
Yep.
it scrapes the shit out of it when they pick it up.
Yeah, it's a
Took his
really
time.
right. It's a great service that they have, and White Trash does a great job. And they'll go anywhere. Because I see a lot of times I'll see the White Trash dumpsters construction sites on the east side, and I know they're primarily a west side company, and they do. I think their trash pickup is pretty much just west side. But the dumpsters, if you're doing anything around your house, if you're tearing down a deck, where are you going to put all that stuff? Where are you going to get rid of it all, or how properly dispose of like wood? You know, the special
And you don't have
treated
to
wood.
cut it all the way down
No,
for the
you don't.
garbage. You just
No.
take it out, maybe cut it in half once, toss it in the dumpster.
Yeah. So you're it's all good. So White Trash, take care of yourself, take care of your family, your yard. Get a nice man. You'd be living so clean. If you're cleaning out, you got a messy. You want to get your garage all set up for the summer.
That's where you go. I've used them.
There's a lot of shit
What?
in the dumpster already from my shed.
White trash.
White Trash, yeah,
Yeah,
they do great stuff. So whitetrash.com, and you can find all the information out there. We will take a moment. But first, Leo's makes life easier. You know why? Because they have to-go foods, perfect for quick and easy meals to go from Leo's Cafe or Deli. I highly recommend Leo's salads. Oh, you get the Cobb salad. It is so good. They also have chicken pot pie, shepherd's pie, spaghetti and meatballs, turkey dinner, chicken parm. So many to choose from. Pre-packed and ready for you to grab for your next meal or stock up for the entire family at Leo's. Plus, remember, fresh baked $2 French bread and Italian bread all day, every day. What's the best thing about Leo's? Everything. On Despatch Drive in East Rochester, open every day. all trades knows this time of year, you look around your home, you look around your yard, and you feel overwhelmed. That's right. Some of the things that need to be fixed, you don't even know how to do. Don't be the guy I saw pulled over to the side of the road who had strapped several pieces of drywall to his roof, and one had blown off. The roof of a sedan. There was no rack. It was in the back of a pickup truck. It wasn't strapped in any way. It was terrible. That's a guy who, in my opinion, has no idea what he's doing. He needs Mac of all trades. You can get Mac of all trades. Don't be that guy. 585-202-9218. No matter what it is, Mac knows how to do it. They have the skills, whether it's repairing drywall, doing a full kitchen remodel, fixing a leaky toilet, helping you build a deck, or designing a deck and building it for you. That's what Mac of all trades does. 585-202-9218 and online at macofalltrades.net.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm. Should have listened to my
Now she's playing. Are you looking at the video on this?
Yeah.
Is she playing piano?
Yeah.
hold me forever.
You think this chick's going to be as big as...
Yes. This girl is going to be huge. She's a real, nothing against Kelly and Carrie.
Yeah.
This girl's a real musician, though. She knows how to play piano. She's a trained musician. And she's got this voice that, when I saw her in the audition, I said, just cancel it. Because she's going to win.
Yeah, it's impressive. All right.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you.
it's hard to tell on that, but watching it live, watching her and stuff.
Yeah.
And for the first time, Idol kicked The Voice's ass this year.
Yeah, I don't think I even knew the voice was on.
Nobody even cared. The Voice's contestants were terrible, and the top 10 on this were just we're just.
Look at you! I forget these shows were even on anymore.
I know. I stopped watching them.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch them and I'll just give up on them. I'll watch.
Didn't P. Diddy have a reality show for a while? Didn't he have somebody like work with you can learn
in his Bad Boy Records?
Be like somebody in his Bad Boy Records or something like that. And man, the shit that's coming out about this guy now, because they
freaking scumbag.
Did you see the apology he made? Because I guess the video came out of the woman that he beat her, dragged her in the hotel. But how does CNN get it this many years later? What was it, like 2015?
50 Cent definitely released that.
50, you think 50 Cent did?
50's got so much shit on this guy. It's not even funny. There's so much dirt on him.
I'm going, how the fuck did they get that?
He's covered it, man, and he's going to keep releasing it slowly by, I don't know. Where is this dude? Remember he took off that night? And it was a big story. That he flew out of this.
He went to...
and something happened the next day, and you never heard about it again.
Barbuda is where he went. I had never even heard of Barbuda. I didn't even know where it was.
Right next to Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like that kind of a place. But this is his apology. He went on... See, now, this is where I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea.
Wait, he apologized for beating the shit out of this girl?
Now
it was 2016. It was
it's 16. That's what I mean.
And he settled with her.
And he settled with
right
her
after.
like immediately. But somebody had the security video. So I don't know what.
I think he paid her to keep it under wraps.
How about the hotel? They're the ones who have it. She doesn't get it.
Right.
She doesn't get the security. Like, how do they not?
I'm sure he wrote them a check, too.
Actually,
they can't release it. There's no criminal charges or anything like that. Yeah, they cannot. That's...
All right. Well, so then he goes on Instagram.
And how about Greg?
Whoops.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility.
You could put music underneath this, and it would sound like he was
boy
doing
for
something.
life.
It's like...
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
He didn't look like he was disgusted. He was in a towel.
I sought out professional help.
drunk.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Got to go into therapy and going to rehab.
In jail.
So why do you think this is 50 Cent slowly leaking this stuff out?
Oh, they have a big beef.
No, it's been a beef for you.
It's gotten so big in the last 2 years.
And 50 Cent seems like he's a pretty smart, methodical guy to me. Seriously.
Yeah.
Comes from the Dre M&M. He's on the Dre M&M guys.
But I mean, just like no fear.
Diddy kind of reminds me of Aaron Hernandez from the Patriots.
Diddy does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just believed that he was untouchable no matter what he did. He's a gangster. He's going to get away with it, like he's a mob guy. And
so it's
all going to catch up with him.
So that this is where I do remember the reality show. I saw something today where a woman who won that show, I guess it was like be his boss or work for Diddy's company or whatever it was.
Yeah.
She said she never saw anything like this. She said, but it was all about the business and people were just commodities. They didn't mean anything. She's like, so it doesn't surprise me that something like this happened. I'm like, I don't know if I'd even want to say shit.
No shit.
You know what I mean? I don't know if I'd want to go say anything if I was working for somebody like that, even now, because I think that he's still got.
You're talking about guys who's a
influence.
billionaire, though. So you're not going to get the Bill Moran, Matt Reis, Mark Hillman, where I care about you as an employee. You're going to get, you're a fucking number.
Yeah.
You saw last week that Red Lobster closed 80 stores.
Without a fucking word, Matt.
They got an
Not
email
a
at 6
word.
a.m. They don't give a shit.
No.
They're going to get their paychecks, which is better than most places, I will say. I've worked in places where they close like that.
All right,
You're a number.
Okay. So talk to me about that. Just a little tangent off there, because where I was going to go is like this apology. If you're the woman, can you ever forgive this person?
They were together years after that. They
Yeah.
didn't break up, I think, until 2019. So she obviously forgave him back then.
All right.
Where was the underage thing going on?
I don't know.
I thought
there's allegations of that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, and gay stuff.
And gay stuff.
He took guys' virginity. Yeah.
Well,
there was something about Justin Bieber. Some video came out about Justin Bieber, and then there was something with 50 Cent says definitely. He goes, he's definitely hitting on me. He talks so much. Like I go, he doesn't care.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
No, but he's not afraid.
Untouchable.
No, but what I'm saying is 50. Yeah, but 50 Cent. Like
nobody's fucking with 50 Cent.
No, I guess not.
He's got a group around him. He's not getting touched.
I mean, I've never got touched all those years.
P. Diddy.
And you clearly know who it is if he does get touched. It was Diddy.
Well, Diddy
Diddy's
obviously
people.
couldn't protect his own guy, so I don't know how he's going to protect
Exactly.
his guy got killed.
Yeah.
In a revenge thing. They took out Tupac, and Tupac's group took him out.
Tupac's still alive though.
You think so? Where is he?
He's hanging out with Elvis.
He's on some island.
It's some island. He's down in Argentina.
I'm sorry, man. When he released that album,
Tupac
it was
Island.
very modern. He released a modern album. It was like, come on. He was recording out.
Tupac was auto-tuned.
But has anybody ever wronged you so badly, like something that was really bad, you forgave them, and then like they do it again? They give it 6 months, a year, whatever. They do it again.
Yeah,
it happens. Did you ever do that with somebody? I know. I got to think of all the people I've ever known. You would forgive somebody. You could be talked into, hey, I fucked up. I didn't mean to. And the next thing.
And they do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that happen to you?
Sure.
All right.
I think it happened to both of us at the bar with the employees.
Oh.
They would beg you for forgiveness. These are people you treated like family.
And they steal from you and they lie to you. And it was, because they're too busy freaking.
Well, did you see? I mean, you had cameras in there, so you must have had evidence of stuff.
Didn't matter. You were still the asshole and you're lying. You're full of shit. They didn't do it. You could show them the first person I ever had to fire was a server who'd been there for 20 years.
Fucking what?
And what she was doing is at the end of the night, she would void all the cash tickets and say they had problem with their food.
Okay.
She'd take the cash, put it in her pocket. The guy before us didn't pay attention. Well, I got a report every morning on voids. And every night when she'd work, there'd be $50 to $100 a night at least in voids. And she'd always have an excuse. And she kind of blew herself in by accident.
Yeah.
And so we fired her. And I became the biggest asshole for firing her. The regulars were pissed. Her friends were pissed. The other servers were pissed because I fired her for stealing. Even though I had concrete evidence of her stealing it and her kind of slipping and saying she did it.
So what does that do to you thinking about hiring anybody? Who do you trust?
Nobody.
It's hard.
Because it sounds like she was really popular with your clientele.
She was, because she was giving away everything. What she wasn't giving away, she was taking, she had humongous
tits
assets, and people loved her because
she had a nice personality, I'm sure, and easygoing, and
she was nice. And listen, we have made up since. I would never hire her again. She's tried to get a job for me. I wouldn't hire her again. But we're cool now. But at the point, I was the biggest asshole, and I think that's happened probably with me and Mark, probably 6 or 7 times in a short period of time he was involved.
Yeah. We had one girl accuse us of sexual harassment.
What?
She was stealing. She was freaking changing the tips, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So Matt hires her, and Matt fires her. So we're all in the office, and she goes, "Is this because I won't fuck you? Is it because you won't? Because I won't fuck you?"
Now, mind you, I had messages from her on Facebook.
I had
sending me
naked
messages.
pics of her. I told Matt, I go.
Sending me saying, "Hey, let's hook up, let's hang out," and I just blew her off every time because I was like, "This girl, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
You know? I didn't answer her.
Right.
I had all her messages, and I kept them in a screenshot.
Yeah.
Because she deleted them as soon. Then her mother messaged me and said,
Her mother messaged
she's
you?
like, "You only fired my daughter because she won't sleep with you." And I sent all the messages to her mother. And she's like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." She was threatening to hire an attorney. You sexually harassed my daughter. Luckily, we had these pictures. Mark had the pictures, and I had all the text.
See, it comes in handy that I'm
No, how it comes in handy that both of you are wise enough to say, this, it's a digital trail.
Right.
I mean, basically what it is, and it can't become he said, she said, because he said, she said.
You lose.
You're
gonna lose.
You
Yeah.
lose. You
Yeah.
lose. So, but if you've got concrete evidence, that's really your only way out in any of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. God damn, dude, I
That's
had
why,
no
for
idea.
the most part, I've always stayed away from my staff.
Yeah.
One was Blair. Okay.
Yeah.
We ended up together, and then the other one was the girl we just talked about a little while ago. That's the only two people I've ever slept with on my staff.
Yeah,
I stay away.
Yeah.
You know.
Because then it comes back to like a power play. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that's got to be tough, like just in terms of hiring anybody. I would be afraid of.
It's hard.
It still is, though, right?
It's harder now these days.
Why?
With the Me Too stuff,
Yeah.
all that. You really got to be like, if we're getting rid of a female employee, I always make sure to have my other manager with me, and then Connie, the owner, in there too. So there's nothing that can be said that I did something different or anything like that. Or a lot of times the GM handles it or Connie handles it, because they can turn it real fast. Oh, he wouldn't. I wouldn't sleep with him, so I didn't get the shifts. Now I'm getting fired. It's really bad. You really got to be careful. It's really sad because the real victims look like they're lying sometimes.
Yeah.
And they really are being taken advantage. There's scumbags out there to do that.
Sure there are.
But, to me, the first thing is I don't believe you because you're looking to, get a quick dollar. And,
Right.
there's people out there that are victims, and that's really sad. But, man, it's really fucked up.
Wow. See, this makes it, I would never want to own a restaurant or a bar.
It's
for exactly
any business,
that.
really.
Well, sure. But, I mean, you get, the bigger you get, and I would think in the, you need people. That's what makes this currency all work. Right. And then, man.
Don't fire my ass. I got pictures.
Nobody wants to see those.
That's the thing is like all this stuff now. You've got so many ways to document things. You don't know when you're being recorded. You don't know you're even being set up for something where somebody's audio recording you and their phone's just face down on the counter, on the counter or something.
And this girl Mark is talking about, she would take like a $7 tip and turn it into like a $37 tip.
Okay.
So somebody called and they said, "We didn't leave this enormous tip." So then we started watching, and then sure enough, she was changing them.
You got to be smart about it. You don't go 37.
Right.
You go like 17.
Yeah.
Even change it into whatever a nine. $2.
People get greedy though.
They do.
Yeah, they do. Well,
They don't
because
think
it
you're
starts
gonna catch
going
'em.
easy, and I'm never gonna get caught.
Bat your eyes at you and think, oh, I'm cute, so I'm gonna get away with it.
And so you guys would sometimes let these people give them another chance, and then they would.
Yeah.
That one we didn't.
No, that one no.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. It's you know what? Most of the time, I think it was cooks. They would fuck up and, all right, man, we'll give you another shot. You feel bad for the guy.
He has cooks. He has one cook that he's hired 6-7 times back.
He's probably a great cook.
He's a great cook.
He was
guy.
great when he wasn't drugged up.
Right.
He's such a drug addict and alcoholic.
Yeah.
And I knew that going in. Like, I hired him because he had gotten out of jail for substance abuse.
All right,
and,
so it's almost impossible when you get out of jail to get a job. So I think that's great.
And the guy was a phenomenal guy when he was sober.
Great guy.
And he'd be great for a few months, and then he'd start dabbling again, and then
He called. He got really drunk one day, and he didn't come into work, and he got in a fight with Matt and started talking shit about everybody. And
it's never anybody's fault.
no,
right?
right.
It's never their
So
fault.
he calls me. He calls me in the morning. He goes, "What time are you picking me up?"
Because he forgot.
He didn't remember doing it.
He forgot.
I'm
He's
like,
blacked
alcohol
out.
and coke. He was so
God damn.
And I gave him. He's right. I gave him, I think, 4 different chances.
You need to write a book.
No,
Something. Do a reality show. Something back
Reality
there.
shows where it's at.
I'm serious.
Give me a reality show in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You make billions of dollars.
Because that's wild.
Billions. You wouldn't even have to make shit up.
I'm seeing
like
this.
These shows that are, they make shit up.
Yeah.
You would not have to make up the drama that happens in the back of a restaurant.
I just, even the whole just firing somebody and they're stealing and you've got evidence and then they're coming to you and going, yeah, but you just wanted to sleep with me.
You're just an asshole.
Yeah. And then you turn it around and man, what an ugly thing. Yeah, paychecks do the same thing, Kevin?
Oh, every day. I told my boss 3 times this week I wanted to sleep with him, and he said no. So I'm going to yell at him.
You got pictures?
I do.
Well, that's the thing is, everybody's walking around with a TV station in their pocket.
Yeah.
You can go live at any moment on anywhere. And I don't know that that's a good thing necessarily.
You can destroy a small business in 5 minutes. 5
Right.
minutes, you can destroy a small business.
Yeah. And what about like even, people coming into the restaurant? There's a whole thing I saw, and I was wondering, how do you handle this? Because my family was eating one of those big family style salads at a chain restaurant. This person was writing on, I think this was on, not Reddit, but one of the other ones. I am weird and eat salad with a spoon. I put a spoonful of salad into my mouth and felt something cut the inside of my cheek. I pulled out a bloody chunk of glass. Sometimes this stuff, things happen.
Sure does.
Things move fast in the kitchen.
You're
like somebody,
humans.
you're humans. But how many, you got to sometimes wonder if somebody's setting it up.
Yeah.
Fucking setting it up. I mean, someone else had in here, I bit into a baguette, like, the piece of bread, and pulled out a finger with a latex glove.
No
Bullshit.
That's what I say.
Yeah, that's
There's no
bullshit,
way.
yeah.
There's no way something like that happened.
I think the biggest one everybody pulls off is the hair. And the best part was one time when we were down the road, it wasn't busy during the day. So one time I was stuck cooking. Listen, I'm bald, right?
Yeah.
And they say they got this long ass hair in their food. So I go out there, I go, I want to see what my hair looks like. And they're looking at me like, oh shit, he's bald, but they still stuck with it. Oh, it was in my food. It was in my food. And
so what do you do?
You got to comp it. What are you going to do?
Jesus. I would lose my mind.
It's tough.
I would. How do you?
It's tough because people are lying.
Yeah. And trying to steal and trying to.
Yeah.
It almost makes it sound like you should have just stayed home.
What Matt didn't do was drop his pants and show he had manscaped in a couple of weeks.
Right. That's where the long curlies came from, baby. Enjoy that mac and
It
cheese.
fell right out of the.
They always have about 3 bites left though when they find the hair. They never find it.
Everything's
Right.
already
always the
gone.
bottom.
Yes, it's way at the bottom there. That's the.
Or the steak is overcooked at
Yes.
at the very end on the backside.
God damn. I don't know how you guys. How did you do in this business? Because
hated
you're
it.
the most sensitive guy I know.
I hated it.
I think he went in thinking he was going to absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And I think
And
within
my
probably
brothers-
3
my-
months,
Your brother does it.
My brothers all own places,
Why did you hate it? Was it the rude customers?
I was.
I mean,
I
would
was
think-
good with customers.
Yeah, I would believe that.
I was good. I
Phenomenal,
used to
by
work
the
the
way.
floor.
I would believe that. That I would believe.
But it was just the drama. No matter what, you can just stay out of something, and all of a sudden you're in something. All of a sudden someone would say, tell Matt, "Well, I said something. I said this and said that," which I never did, or did vice versa. It was just the drama and the freaking out, and the people that want to start shit. And that's usually That's usually the regulars.
I mean, the girl we were talking about earlier, they hated each other.
I hope if she was to get run over, I'd probably,
Drive the car.
be
And he was good friends with the husband. And the husband, yeah, that's how she is. She's just a bitch.
Why? Why would he say
that? I'm going to blame her. If it wasn't for people like her, I might still be in the business.
Really?
I agree.
And this was an employee.
Right, employee. She turned everybody.
Part-time.
Part-time.
She's a teacher full-time.
When you fired her, she says, because I wouldn't.
Speaking of cheaters, see, teachers in the service.
Wow. You know what else came out about teachers? Why don't we take a minute and I'll run this by you. This may actually shock you, and then I want to go back and get your thoughts on the Red Lobster thing, because you said that happened to you. Something similar has happened.
Yep.
And I just wanted to get. I'm so glad you brought that up, because to me, I was in Henrietta. They must have closed on Sunday.
They closed
I think
Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Yep.
So I was in there Monday night because my kid was in town, wanted to play basketball. It was right after Mother's Day. They stayed open for Mother's Day, and Matt, it looked abandoned.
Yep.
The Henrietta location looked abandoned already.
We were in one. We were in one in Connecticut on Friday when we went to pick up Sam. They wanted something quick. I'm like, let's go here. Haven't had it in a while.
Yeah. And then done. Was that location
I
closed?
have
Because
no
there was
idea.
like
I don't
80
know.
that they
I don't
closed
know.
around the
I
country.
didn't remember what
There was
it was.
80, I think, total. Yeah. All right, we'll get to that next. But first, Jimmy Z's Plates and Shakes. How would you like to rent out the restaurant? Maybe have your meeting there, maybe a reunion there, maybe a family gathering. Wouldn't it be fun to go back to the spots that brought you so many memories right there on Main Street in Brockport? Well, you can rent the restaurant. You can find out how to do that in one spot, platesandshakes.com, where you can also find out about getting the food truck to come to your event. Whether it be your backyard banger, corporate picnic, I don't know. Get it to where you want it by going to platesandshakes.com. And there's even catering available. A lot of people like to space out their graduations throughout the summer, right? If you've got kids graduating from high school, why not have it catered by Jimmy Z's Plates and Shakes? But you better jump on it because they're booking up fast. And again, that information is in one spot. The almighty platesandshakes.com.
Cirque and Cirque are proud to be one of Western New York's most trusted divorce and family law firms. Learn more at cirquelaw.com. SERCU Law.com.
Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Route 96 in Victor and online at victorcdjr.com wants you to spring into something new like a new 2024 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4. You can lease it for $199 a month for 27 months. That's unbelievable. First payment, DMV taxes and fees due at signing, $2,500 cash or trade, 7,500 miles per year. Must have a lease loyalty. See dealer for details. Exclusion applies. Offer expires May 31st. Or bounce into a new 2024 Dodge Hornet. Lease it for $229 a month for 24 months. First payment, DMV taxes and fees due at signing, $2,500 cash or trade, 10,000 miles per year. Must be competitive brand owner or leasee. See dealer for details. Exclusion apply. Offer expires May 31st. Get into something safe and reliable for you and your family at Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 96 in Victor, and online at victorcdjr.com. Better years of Van Halen in your mind, Mark?
What's that?
What, better years of Van Halen with Sammy
Yeah, I like Sammy.
over Dave?
Now I do.
Yeah.
I always was Dave.
I did too. I was always Dave. He was a little more flamboyant, but when you actually listen back to the stuff, it's like you go, Sammy's way
better.
more talented.
Sammy's way better.
Garbage man in Rochester for a while. Still
Yeah.
has some family here.
Yeah. Brother this year, I think.
So somebody asked 10,000 millionaires how they built their wealth and what they did for work. And one of the jobs with the most millionaires is teacher. Which I know. You scratch your head. It's because I guess it's like $1 million isn't as much. I don't know if it's not that big a deal anymore. And they are counting in things like your 401k.
Teachers do get a good pension.
Yeah, $1 million in wealth. So they're counting your house, any of your assets, any of that sort of thing. They're higher on the list of millionaires than doctors, but probably because doctors spend a shit ton of money.
Well, your parents, were they millionaires?
No, we always refer to my dad as a thousandaire because he'll always tell me, "Oh, you should see my BlackRock account." That's a thing. And I'll go, "Oh, to my brother, how's the thousandaire if you talk to him?"
I believe that, you know what? Teachers start out at a lower salary.
Yeah, they do.
So they live to their means.
That's a good point too. Yes.
Listen, if you make a lot of money right off the bat, I feel like you spend more money.
Yeah. Well, this is what doctors, that's what they said.
They get the pension and the health care after they retire, too.
Yeah.
Which saves you a lot of money.
And your pension is usually, I think it's an average of your last 3 years or something like that. It depends on the union. But
you're absolutely right.
They make a lot of money. But
and if you add, like if you start covering classes, that adds to those numbers at the end.
Man, I saw something the other day that was posted about uncovering what RPD makes and some of the guys what they make. It's like, holy shit.
Really?
I got a buddy and he was listed on there. I had no idea he made over $300,000 a year as a lieutenant.
Okay.
I was like, good for him. Now he's on vacation more than anybody I know, including me. So,
and he's buying dinner when he gets back.
Yeah, I'm no discounting him BTB anymore.
I guess the two main ways they're saying here people reach $1 million is investing, the 401k, and buying a house and eventually paying it off. You pay off your house, you own it, and that becomes a rising asset anyway. What does it go up 3 to 4% every year?
Especially in the last 4 years.
Oh, right? Yeah. Shit ton. Yeah. Do you own other properties?
Nope.
Okay. I shouldn't ask that. That's a little rude.
I wish.
I would ask that over a beer, not
Do you?
over a
If I could
microphone.
go back and do it again, I
don't.
would.
Me too. 100%.
Yep.
I did. I know I did it financially, completely ass backwards
sure
wrong.
did.
But so this is the fucked up. I thought this was so strange with Red Lobster because I go, somebody somewhere knew this was coming, even at the local level. Don't you think somebody had to know?
No.
No? Really? They can do that,
I
man?
mean, they filed bankruptcy. Things are tight. You probably can tell some things, but the thing is, they could run their stock okay, their food and everything, make it look normal, and they're going to write it off because they're, it's a $1 billion company. We're a local mom and pop. Listen, if we're getting ready to close and we're going to be closing the doors, I'm not ordering $10,000 worth of food.
Right.
I thought they just filed today for bankruptcy.
They filed a while ago.
Oh, I thought it just went through today.
Or they at least were,
because they were talking about how that promotion
they're trying
got
to
them.
sell the place.
Yeah, they're trying to sell.
And it was
which is why they liquidated.
Where they were having all their issues. And
so what happened when you were working in a place and that happened?
So it's happened a few times to me. So one time it happened just like that. One day we went there and the doors were locked.
No one said shit.
You never saw your last 2 paychecks. You were out of a job. The other one, the one that hurt me the most was when we were pregnant with my oldest son.
Okay.
And I was working at Captain's Attic in the Grease Ridge Mall where the BTV is.
Yep.
And I was running the whole show.
Yeah.
But man, they were just stuffing their pockets with money, cash, and they didn't pay any bills. So I knew things were bad. I had no idea, but it was about a week before, and they said, hey, guys, just so you know, next Monday is going to be our last day of business. Seeing it that way, I understand why restaurants do what they do. This place got robbed left and right. I mean, people gave away everything. And they walked out with furniture.
Shit.
They walked out with merchandise. They gave away, the bartenders gave away the bar. They gave away food.
Was it the same guys I'm thinking who owned it?
Yes.
I don't know. I want to do that with those guys.
I know.
They didn't care.
They were like...
They were pretty shady characters.
Beyond shady.
I remember one of them getting upset with somebody on the radio and following them.
That'd be
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, you followed him.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And I didn't know Phil for the first few years I worked there because he was in prison. So when he got out, that's why I met him. I'm friends with him to this day, but man, they fucked us hard.
I'm sure, but I go, wait, this is the stuff, Matt. You've got a story.
But when people say that's bullshit, how they do that to him, that's why. I mean,
okay.
There was nothing we could do about it. Those bartenders were giving away the bar. It looked like they were ringing up.
So they were trying to do the right. I meant that right thing.
Give them the right thing to do.
It came out very wrong.
And basically, everybody fucked them. People stopped showing up for work. They were stealing.
Well, yeah, if you knew you're coming to an end. But the funny thing is, like, when you're leaving a job, I always think that's when people start they give their 2 weeks notice or whatever. Those last 2 weeks, they're the best employee that the company's ever had. You think, or the worst?
It's one or the other.
Yeah. Usually,
that's why a lot of companies let you take your 2 weeks. Here's your 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Most do now because you're going to sabotage. It's sad, but that's the way you got to think of it.
Really?
So I understand where Red Lobster is coming from by doing it that way. Now, the nice thing about Red Lobster
that's a great
is
explanation.
Huge chain. So now these people are going to get paid.
Yeah.
They have to contact HR, but they're going to get paid. Where the mom and pop does that, you don't get paid.
No, there's no money.
Listen, one day all of a sudden, BTB can't make it anymore. They're going to close their doors, and those people aren't going to get their pay the last 2 weeks.
Right.
You hope that it doesn't happen, or you hope that maybe the owner says, "Oh, I put enough away to cover you guys, so the vendors are going to get screwed." Somebody's getting screwed along the way, but either way, you're not going to have a job. And if she was going to close, I would be cautious to tell anybody, just because I've lived it both ways.
Yeah.
And the other way sucks. Yeah, you don't have a job. But this day and age, it's so easy to get another job. These Red Lobster guys will not have no problem.
Today's the last day.
Yeah.
And take your loss on that last day only instead of a week or 2.
You tell them that, but you still,
you're still
what if you don't have enough money to pay the payroll for the next 2 weeks. You're talking $20,000 a week. If you don't have $40,000 put away, you probably don't if you're closing. So those people end up, getting shafted, unfortunately.
Man, what a headache.
It's tough, man.
It's
any small business
headache.
Yeah,
but no.
This one's easy to give everything away.
Yes.
Not show up for your shift. All of a sudden you got 4 girls on for a shift for serving, and none of them show up. Now what do? You're trying to stay open for one more week to do the right thing by everybody, but there's no servers.
Right.
Now the customer's pissed off. You got to deal with that.
Mark, why are you sitting over there with like a shit-eating grin on your face?
Because
this is why you got out. This is.
Oh, the hell, Red Lobster. Every time I went by there, it was always fucking packed.
Yeah, I know. That's it. I thought the same thing, but apparently not.
But you know what? I always tell everybody, you can walk into the bar and you see it's packed, right?
Yeah.
You don't see the slow times. You don't see the cost going out. You've seen it both ways, so you know.
Yeah.
You could be jam-packed, but you know what? Half those people are bitching about their food and you're comping it, or they're eating their all-you-can-eat shrimp, which they lost, I think they said $11 million on. It's hard to recover from something like that.
That is. It's a tremendous
It's a
amount.
stupid thing to do, by the way, endless shrimp when you're paying what you're paying now.
But if you were to do anything, what would you like? If you were to start over, would you stay in the hospitality business?
Real estate.
You do real estate. You wouldn't do
100%.
hospitality.
No.
Do you like the hospitality?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's addictive.
I have the compassion for it.
Yeah.
Or the passion, not the compassion. The
Well,
passion
no, probably
for
the
it.
compassion for the customers. You
I
like
love
talking
it.
to them.
I love talking to the customers. I love dealing with all that stuff. I hate the stress of it, even at my level where I don't have a hand in it.
Yeah.
You know, but I remember how bad it was. So I feel bad for Connie. It's the stress is unbelievable. You know, and again, people are walking in on Friday night go, "Oh, you guys are killing it." Well, where were you on Monday when we, did $2,000 in sales?
Right.
Where were you on Sunday? You know, it's you can't walk in there once a month and say, "God, you guys are crushing it."
Right.
No, we're not.
No.
And
it is funny because I always think that, there's a McDonald's. What McDonald's? There's a McDonald's in Fairport, and there's always a line. I go, to me, that looks like a cash cow.
Fast food is a cash cow.
I got friends that own restaurants and stuff. There are days you could go in there, you could shoot a cat at the place.
Restaurants
you wouldn't hit anybody.
are hard. Fast food, there's money in it. Now, I will say I know a guy who owns a Chick-fil-A here in Rochester. I won't say which location. I'm very good friends with him. I've been friends with him for a long time. He was a bank manager at First Niagara. That's how I met him. One of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. I ran into him a couple weeks ago. He goes, "Matt, everybody sees we're packed. He thinks I'm a millionaire now." He goes, "I made more money at the bank." He goes, "And listen, Chick-fil-A is great because you get in at basically no cost.
Yeah.
They build the building for you. They set everything up, but you give them 10% of your sales every day.
Every day.
So take 10% of your sales right off the top.
And that's huge. And you know what? 10% sounds like nothing.
It's huge.
when you're looking, but it is a big amount when you're paying somebody 10%.
But he goes, we make a killing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not seeing the money yet because it hasn't been long enough.
Fuck. God damn.
And what they do is Chick-fil-A wants you to open
multiple
multiple locations because that's how you make money is by opening. So now he has a hand in on the throughway. All he has to do is go check on it though. He goes, he makes sure they're doing their guidelines the way Chick-fil-A wants it, and he gets paid.
Okay.
So he goes, I'm making more money doing that than running my store that it has a line out the door all the time.
Is it 10% per store or 10% per owner?
It's per store.
Wow. Of course they want you to
Your
open
food
more.
margins aren't great, but when you're getting a chain like that, you're getting such a huge break on.
Why haven't you gone and
material.
taught a course or something?
I'm not really that smart. I just sound like it.
I don't fucking know. I mean, I think you could teach.
Because no one would ever open a restaurant if they took that course. I promise you.
You're talking about
but come in and talk to a business class or something, dude.
I would
Even
love
at
to
the
talk
high
to
school
somebody.
level.
I would like to talk to the public, the ones that say, "Why are your prices this high?" And
Okay.
I could spin their head with the expenses I could show them.
Right.
And, they don't believe that. They think, well, you're getting $16 for chicken wings, and they used to be, X amount of dollars. Now they're not. Well, first of all, you're wrong. They're right back to where they were when they were high.
Yeah.
But not only that, but the fryer oil that used to be $15 a gallon is now $45.
Holy shit.
And it takes me 3 to fill one fryer because I use the 90-pound fryers. They don't think about that. So you're jumping right there. That fryer gets changed every day.
Yep. So
You're adding that much money. If you don't change that fryer every day, it's going to be nasty. So what you do is we have 4 fryers, and one gets changed per day. So it's always a cycle, and you clean the other ones. But think about it, one per day.
Dude.
Just going up that much.
This would make me never want to ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, at all.
Yet I think about doing it again.
I know.
Am I stupid? I'd rather buy houses.
Probably, but you would.
There's headaches there too. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm sure there's going to be headaches anywhere. But you like this game. This is a game for you.
I love the business. I don't like the backside of it like that. I like dealing with the customer. I like.
What about a club? Would you run a club?
Like a nightclub?
Nah, like a comedy club, nightclub, something like that. Yeah,
it's not easy either.
I'm not saying it is, but believe me, I don't think any of it is. But
That's not easy
You
either.
like that?
I do.
Yeah.
I you know what? I like working in it. I don't know if I'd ever want to own one again.
Gotcha. All right. Sorry.
I can actually cash my paycheck, so that's kind of nice.
Thanks, Connie.
No, I'm sorry to go down, and I hope this was someone. I find it interesting. I hope other people find it interesting because I don't think anybody. I've heard nobody say what you said about Chick-fil-A. Like I thought, boy, that seemed kind of cold. I thought at least a manager, somebody at the local level, had to know, and you just don't say anything. I'm like, oh, that seems weird, right? And I saw people bitching on Facebook, hey, my kid worked there, or I worked there, or I had no idea.
It sucks.
And then when you say why, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But I was saying, I want to get some of the swag from it. I want some of the decor. I want that net and the buoys.
It's all up for auction right now.
Yeah, it is.
Let's
I'm
go.
sure.
Actually, it might be over by now.
Grab me a case.
Oh, there was an auction for real?
There was an auction, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I got it last week.
Kevin sent me the link, yeah.
It was the whole the one in Henrietta. It was when I sent it to him, it was everything in the restaurant, the bar set up, the ovens, the stoves, everything. It was like $800.
But you know the problem is somebody goes in there. There's a bunch of guys that sell used equipment.
Yeah,
they go in there. They got hundreds of thousands of dollars. They'll go in there at the last second and outbid whatever you're at.
Gotcha.
I've been a part of those auctions so many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is like all shit. I had no idea. It's just
Crazy.
a whole different world.
It's a different world.
It is a completely different world.
So next time you're out and you look at that menu price and go, oh my God, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I can show you the numbers that they're not.
That's interesting because, and I know guys who own small, one spot, and sometimes all it takes is like one great weekend can make their almost their year, I guess. Yeah. If they, if it's done
and
right.
Just the opposite. One bad weekend can put you behind for 2 years. So now you take a place like BTB that does great, right? But January, February are terrible. January's terrible, really bad. Then July is pretty slow too. Even though you got the patio, everybody's on vacation. They're at weddings. They're at the water. They don't want to be inside. Your patio only has so many tables. So in July and August, those are really slim months, and people don't see that. So I mean, even last year we were doing things where if you checked in and tagged you, we did a drawing for like your next dinner was free on us, just to get people that we knew in there.
Yeah, right.
Tag that you're in there, bring your friends, and it worked out really well. But that's kind of things you have to do in July and August to survive in Rochester, New York.
Interesting. Mark, you miss it? A little bit? I mean, I'm not saying that facetiously. I mean, I think there's a piece of it you miss, right? You like people.
I like people. There was definitely really, I have friends that,
and there had to be there has to be times where it's fun, great personalities.
We had a lot of good times.
Right? People you work with that are just busting balls and laughing and having a good time.
Yeah, there was more good times than bad times.
Yeah. Yep. But it's those bad times that just fucking sear in the front of your brain, isn't it?
Never gonna forget them.
No, I can imagine that for sure. All right, we'll close it out. I was sparing you.
You know what though? Before we we have to mention the guy that made your coasters. I did meet him Saturday.
What was his name?
I wish I knew. I didn't.
That's
I got
my
it
bad.
real quick.
That's my bad. Because
I'm not gonna lie. I had a couple drinks in me.
No, that's okay. I
believe it's
in a file.
Bob Walton.
Okay. Super nice guy. He came up to me Saturday on the patio, introduced himself to me.
I'm really glad he did.
Fan.
Good.
And he was such a nice guy, and he says he listens all the time.
Yep.
My buddy Tom was in from South Carolina this week, and he was like, how do you know Bill Moran? He thinks you're... Like,
Tom Murrah?
Tom Murrah.
Yeah.
You're a god to him.
Tom Murrah was
the one from Florida?
No, that's Mikey.
I like watching him. I don't know him. I've never really met him.
South Carolina.
I watch all his... He meets everybody.
He does.
That dude...
He goes on adventures by himself.
He's just this... Yeah. He's just this guy. You're good friends with him?
Yeah. I used to work with him at Doan years ago, and we've stayed friends.
All right, so this dude, but I see him with like every celebrity, and it's just him. It's like he's standing next to these, and they're not. It's usually not backstage. It's like out in the fucking wild.
If he could come take a picture with you, he'd be so happy. He's back in South Carolina, but next time he's in, I'm going to get him to come.
Come on in. That's the
I'm telling you, you're
thing.
like God to him.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. You know,
you have to have one fan.
Better. You know better. That's exactly right, Mark. We all need one. That's all it takes. It's just one.
That's
right.
I
thought it was my mom, but no, it's Tom. Tom from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Man, Matt from BTB, who just gave us a master class in restaurants.
Sorry
That was no, I fucking loved it. I'm sorry.
I probably just bored a bunch of people.
Well, it's better than Reis and Randy.
I don't think so, because I think it's something that people do, and we want to know why, right? I mean, that's what I think it is.
We're wired for it.
For Kevin, who's still exhausted from the weekend, and for Mark, who's going to misses the hospitality business, I'm sure. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.